Another deadly attack by Islamic insurgents in Afghanistan, this time targeting students.
The attack on Kabul University was against all Islamic norms and principles, and Afghans will never surrender to them.
We
will return to university stronger and will keep moving ahead by learning more and more.
The latest deadly assault comes as government officials and Taliban insurgents are trying to negotiate a peace deal. According to the Special Inspector General for Afghanistan Reconstruction, average daily enemy-initiated attacks in Afghanistan went up 50% from July 1st to September 30th of this year compared to the previous quarter. Anti-government forces accounted for at least 83% of civilian casualties, with the Taliban responsible for nearly half of those. The Pentagon says Taliban violence could undermine the U.S.-Taliban peace agreement if it continues at this, quote, unacceptably high rate.
The Taliban is able to essentially exploit the peace process to steadily increase its role and influence in many areas.
And by targeting Afghan forces rather than the U.S. troops. Anthony Cordesman of the Center for Strategic and International Studies says that the Taliban hopes the United States will continue withdrawing its forces. While the United States has been critical of the Taliban's intensified attacks, American troops continue their withdrawal from Afghanistan as part of the U.S.-Taliban agreement, recently decreasing from 8,600 troops to 4,500. And if the U.S. fully withdraws at some point next year, as laid out by the deal, Cordesman warns there will be little chance for a peace deal between the Taliban and the Afghan government.
How could you actually have a peace between the Afghan government and the Taliban? And how could you possibly have a peace settlement if the U.S. forces are gone?
So far, peace talks between the Taliban and the Afghan government have yielded no breakthroughs or results. And on the battlefield, experts say overstressed Afghan units plagued by a coronavirus pandemic and shrinking U.S. support are watching the Taliban steadily make gains. Carla Babb, VOA News, Washington.